Hey guys, it's Jordan here back with another video. So this is the continuation and the final run of my challenge, and I have managed to get to 2509, which is gold 1, and I'm sitting at around um 60% win rate, and I have managed to get to gold 1, and I will stop at gold 1 because I miscalculated getting to diamond. I sure can get to diamond if I do a final push right now, but I don't want to reach diamond because the season rating reset will be 1900. Then that will drop me back to gold. And if it dropped me to gold, my entry fees for the SPS tournaments are gonna be so high, then I would lose on making a lot of money. As I always say, I make my most of my profits from tournaments, and if I'm paying a lot for these tournaments, then I'm not really making profits. Well, not the profits that I want to, right? So I'm gonna stop at gold 1. I think reaching gold 1 and potentially diamond, if I really wanted to, I could, but I'll just stop at gold 1 with only bronze level cards, guys. I think it is definitely doable. Like, I made this challenge to prove to you guys you don't need the best cards in the game. You just need good understanding and good placements, and that's definitely what will help you the most in playing the game. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Alright guys, for the first game, that's what I kinda don't understand, right? So this is an earthquake game and no healing. In a gold level game, he's playing the Jotun with the Cerberus as a tank, but he's losing his healing because of the rule set. And if he had the money to buy or rent a Jotun, he should have the money to play better cards, right? Like, why would you play a Jotun with Cerberus that cannot heal himself in an earthquake game with no healing? So that was a pretty easy game, guys. Like, he literally had no chance here. I just outplayed him really hard, and I won the game because I focused on having all my monsters to be flying. They will not get any damage from earthquake, even though I don't have the Brighten Bloom because the Dragon Splinter is closed. But that was a really easy game because, again, using the Lorna with Divine Shield is really strong, guys. Alright, let's move to the next game, guys. So for this game, we have no healing as well, and we have the blast. So what do we really want to focus on here? We want to focus on speed for sure because of the blast, right? Because if we manage to attack first, the blast is just gonna win us the game eventually. So that's what we're kind of focusing on. I put one of my big hitters with 5 speed, and my spirit shaman, the second guy, the highest second speed on my team was the spirit shaman, and I put this guy in the middle because he has the lowest health and lowest, well, not the lowest speed on my team, because these two are kind of are the same speed. However, I did not expect him to play an opportunity, but that was still fine because this guy is gonna be attacked second after the chicken. This guy is gonna get damaged. This guy is gonna get hit if he managed to live, right? But that was a pretty easy game. I think we can safely say that that was definitely not a hard game because I also just used my blast and to just win the game from there, and that was another easy game that, as you guys can see, it is just me bullying him, I suppose. But yeah, it's another easy game. All right, let's move to the next game, guys. So for this game, there's no melee, like no melee should be used or can be used in this game, and then all monsters have opportunity. All right, so what do we want here? Well, I knew that if there is no melee, then there's gonna be a lot of magic, and then there's a lot of range. So I focused on playing defensively with a good offense as well. So what I did is actually put my magic reflect at the beginning as a tank, and my return fire as the second position. So he's gonna keep on damaging himself every time he hits. If he hits with magic, he's gonna get hit. If he has ranged, he's gonna get return fired. So that was basically what I did as the defensive stance. But for the offensive stance, my offensive was actually pretty good as well, because I had 5 speed on my big hitters and 4 speed as well over here. And so that's pretty much, even though I played my lord, but I didn't really have I don't have all the summoners, so just using my lore here is like I had no choice, because this, I knew this team is just gonna, because I needed the Centauri mage for this case, right? This is a neutral, I can play it with all the teams, but then there's only life, dragons, and fire open, but none of them offer me return fire. So I really needed the Centauri mage for that return fire, right? Because I expected him to go either magic heavy and ranged heavy, right? So this card is definitely was on my radar for this game. And as you guys can see that my first fastest minions just kept on attacking first, and literally just deleted 2 of his monsters right away. This is the third one because of the speed and the heavy hitters here, which is just game winning right here. And he had definitely no chance, because even though that he's hitting me, he kept on returning fire, and then I just simply won the game by then. Because it's really good to focus on a defensive game with having a win condition as well. So that was it, and let's move to this next game, guys. So same thing, equal opportunity, everybody has opportunity, and then there's fire, water, earth, and dragons open. So what I actually expected him to do is actually, because I've been spamming like 3 or 4 games melees with sneaks, right? So I expected him to go Myler. So with me playing that mind game, that he expected me to go melee. So I switched it up and I went with the magic attack. And as you notice, I did not even involve any melee besides the chicken, but the chicken is just an extra, right? So I focused on having all my monsters to be magic, because I expected him to go Mylar, because I shaped my history to be that I'm a melee player. So when I switch it up, nobody's gonna expect it, right? So that's what I actually did. I just, even though, look at his levels, guys. What his wood nymph is level 6, everything. And this guy's level 6, this guy's level 6, this guy's level 4, and I just completely destroyed him just like that, guys. And he had no chance, no business in this game, honestly. So as you guys can see, this is another easy peasy lemon squeezy game. Ouch, the reflex are pretty annoying, but they're not good enough in this case. So that was another easy game, and I have the game that actually was the decider for me to jump into gold 1. So as we can see here, and I have said that times and times again before, that odd, when you see an odd ones out rule set, that only odd level, only odd mana cost cards can be used. Well, life is probably the best one for sneaks, right? Because all the sneaks and the assassins are actually odd. So I expected him to actually go for that. So what I did here is actually focus on something really sneaky. So what was that? Is actually look at my monsters at the back line. I focused to have all my monsters to have shield. Like I did not care about the healing. I did not care about the snipe. I did not care about the sneak. As you guys can see, they're all mixed, and I didn't have a win condition from my monsters, but my win condition was to outlast his sneak attacks with my shields and the ooze as bait as last position. So my win condition here was outlast his sneaks so I could actually kill him randomly just by throwing damage here and there with a snipe if there's any healer or any ranged or any magic, right? And I have a sneak and a healer that is also ranged, which will attack the first position with my tank. So I kind of had a mix and match, whoever kills who first, like either the backline or the snipe or whatever. But my win condition here was focus on having shields so they don't die fast, and then I can kill them pretty fast as well. So as you guys can see, he wasted a long time actually trying to kill my backline because of that. So look at that, he just wasted a long time getting through my shields, and that's basically how I won the game right here and right then. Look at this, this is sweet. So basically had no chance here. I just completely just gave him no chance in this game, and this game is actually the game that made me get 40 rating, 50 DEC, and it blew me to 2509, which is gold 1, and I managed to get gold 1 easily peasily with 60%, around 60% win rate in this season, with only bronze level cards and no legendaries, none of that OP cards, guys, and I'm pretty sure you can do it as well. I am actually going to work on strategies for you guys to reach silver 1 or gold 1, which is pretty good. The strategy I am kind of putting together right now, it's not yet finished, but that's what I'm currently working on for you guys, and hopefully it will help you guys out. And for the gold league as well, I am going to do the similar thing. It's gonna cost around, like, it's if you want to compete and on the boards, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. But if you just want to compete to gold 1 and chill in gold 1 for a bit, it's gonna cost you less, just as the silver strategy that I'm also working on. So I hope these strategies come through smoothly and I can share it with you guys as well. And yeah, and that was the video for today, guys. I managed to get to gold 1. As I said, I don't want to move on to diamond 1, diamond, and because I don't want to I don't want the season end, then I can go back to gold, and that would just suck for me because I love tournaments and I join all the tournaments that are bronze and novice, and silver, and if I actually get to gold, my entry fees for these tournaments are just gonna be super expensive, and it's not worth it, and I'm gonna be sad. So I don't want to be sad. I want to join these tournaments and have fun, right? So I want to go back to bronze or silver and then join these tournaments with low cost entry fees and enjoy the game, enjoy the next season as well. So that was the video for today, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and see you guys in the next one. Rawr!